bring in Chicago radio host Ray Stevens. Ray, she says it's not a salary increase. What do you say?
Well, I think when your pay goes up and you're being paid by the people of Chicago, to me, and I'd have to look in the Urban Dictionary for this one, that seems like a raise to me. Now, there are more than 30 aldermen that make up Chicago in our aldermanic wards that are making $143,000. That's a lot of money. A lot of aldermen in town didn't take that raise because of the optics you just talked about, because of over 3,000 shootings. Kids, I think the number is almost 290 kids. I'm talking 7, 8, 9-year-old kids that have been shot in Chicago this year. And, you know, I think to talk about a raise, if she was doing her job, I mean, $216,000 to run a major city wouldn't seem like a lot of money. But right now, when you're not doing your job, and I don't think she's a bad person, I just think she's aloof and inept, I think it's ridiculous to talk about that right now when our city is basically burning.
I don't know, Ray. Could the raise be extra compensation for, I don't know, the musical stylings she graced us with? Watch.
You know, I mean, really, is this what we want to worry about? A karaoke
we got to play the
contest?
clip. We got to play the clip. You can't you got to play this clip. Watch.
Come on, oh, baby, don't you wanna go?
No, baby, I don't want to go. But, Ray, seriously, where is the shame here? I mean, you have a city that is in serious trouble, and you're doing these videos and then asking for a raise? Where's the shame?
Yeah, Todd, I just don't understand. You know, when it was COVID, it was the COVID cowboy. Now they want people to get their next booster shot, you know, the 15th booster shot, and they're doing a Halloween-themed goofy commercial that's really kind of frightening about that. And this seems to be what we do all the time. We pay attention to what's going on over here so we don't notice the shiny object over there. We've got crime in the streets. We've got carjackings. We have muggings. On par with what your earlier guest was talking about in New York. It's like we're talking about the same thing in all these big Democratic-hold cities. It needs to change. And Darren Bailey, who you played a clip from earlier, I tell you what, don't count him out in this blue state. The guy's got a chance.
You really think he has a chance, huh?
I think so. You know, he's been working Chicago very hard, and some of these polls that are coming out, and you and I both know how polls have been working lately. There was basically a suppression poll saying that J.B. Pritzker was up 15 and 16%. I can tell you for a fact that is not the case. And if it were, J.B. wouldn't be spending hundreds of millions of dollars in this gubernatorial race here in the state of Illinois. Change may not come this election, but it's coming.
Ray Stevens, we appreciate it. As always, have a great show. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.